Hello everyone, so I have some very interesting footage for you here. So, the Black Sea Fleet submarine fleet continues to grow thanks to Ukraine. This video playing now shows Ukraine's marine drones in action once again. Here, we can see a Project 12411 Tarantul missile corvette being completely swarmed by Ukraine's marine drones. Multiple drones hit the ship in this footage. So, the first drone looks to hit the Tarantul at the rear right-hand side, with a big explosion recorded. The second drone, you can see some incoming fire coming towards it. Now here, you can see that there is a cut in the video, so this drone may actually have been hit by the incoming fire en route. I can't tell for sure, but after the cut, we see another drone hit the Tarantul at the rear. It could be this one and there's just a bit cut out, I can't tell. So this has certainly been hit twice now. The next footage we can see is from a drone already near the Tarantul. This is approaching an already damaged section of the Tarantul. So a drone hit here, which we didn't see, unless I misjudged where one of the last ones actually hit it. This drone though hits it in the damaged spot, the weak point. So that's 3 impacts seen plus 1 that we didn't see. At this point we can see a flash of flames at the side of the ship, so it's in a bad way. The next drone also faces incoming fire as it approaches the rear of the ship. There are some very close impacts, but this video does cut out, so unless this is one of the first marine drones that hit it, with the video edited together in a weird way, this looks like it was an interception as well. The next clip I believe is a replay of one we just looked at. The feed starts from the same place and the drone hits the Tarantul in the already damaged section again. So I think this is a repeat of a past strike that we already saw. I may be wrong though, but at my count, we're still on 3 impacts seen, 1 that we didn't see. A shot further afield is showing a huge ball of fire over the Tarantul. Then, we see a very high speed, very manoeuvrable drone approaching the ship. The video cuts out. I can't tell if this actually hits or was destroyed very close. Our next drone, we can see the Tarantul listing very heavily as the marine drone approaches it, and finally, at the end, we see its nose sticking up in the air as it sinks to Davy Jones's locker. So, no doubt about it, this is sunk, and excellent footage here, showing multiple drone strikes on the Tarantul. Probably the best footage we have so far of these marine drones in action, and they certainly gave this Tarantul a hefty rogering. To be fair to the Tarantul, it did take the strikes pretty well before eventually succumbing to the drone swarm. At least 3 or 4, likely more, impacts hit it. But end result, another Russian ship promoted to submarine. Before I check where this took place, let's check what a Tarantul actually is. So it's this, and this is the exact ship that was sunk shown here, R334 Ivanovets. She entered service in 1988, and she's a Tarantul-3 class ship. The Tarantuls are missile corvettes with a displacement of 480 long tons standard. They're armed with 4 anti-ship missiles. The type of anti-ship missiles used can vary. They also have one SAN-5 manpad system, a 76mm main cannon, 2 AK-630 30mm cannons, or a close-in weapon system. 50 of these were built, with 20 in service with the Russian Navy. 5 of these are in service with the Black Sea Fleet, as part of the 295th Sulinsk Missile Boat Division, or rather, were in service with the Black Sea Fleet until this one sunk. Now, you may remember a couple of weeks ago, a Tarantul-class ship was reported sunk at Sevastopol. That is a different type of Tarantul. It's also known as the Stenka-class. So it isn't one of these. This here is the first confirmed sinking of this type of Tarantul. So let's check the geolocation. Where was this? Well, Ukraine reports it as taking place in Lake Donuzlav, shown here. This is in Crimea. The marine drones then, we know, entered the lake through that little inlet, the little gap that you can see. I expect by now, Russia will have put defensive booms and the like here, to stop ships here from being targeted again by marine drones. They clearly overlooked this area, or Ukraine coincided the attack with the booms being raised, if of course defensive booms were positioned here. but given its location, I think Ukraine had pretty good intelligence that a ship was here to send the marine drones here. Whether that's intelligence in Crimea itself keeping an eye out, or one of the NATO recon flights which detected it, or even satellite imagery of their own which detected the ship here. Now, the Tarantul was actually sailing at sea. It wasn't berthed by the side. So that's quite interesting to me. I'd love to know how Ukraine knew it was here and how to target it. I'm suspecting some sort of NATO assistance here, with spy planes monitoring the area and letting Ukraine know. Here it is zoomed out, so you can see it's in northwestern Crimea. Now, look to the left, you can see a town called Olenivka. Last year, Ukraine raided this town and destroyed some radar equipment and marine landing. Since then, Russia has carried out regular patrols of this coastline. So, given the location this was sunk here, I expect this Tarantul was part of a flotilla assigned to patrol this region. I think that's quite likely. So, Russia continues to lose a naval war against a nation without a navy. This Tarantul, the Ivanovets, joining the list. So, let's go through the list so far. We have the Saratov, a big landing craft, hit by Tochka. The Moskva, hit by Neptune. 5 Raptor patrol boats, hit by Bayraktar. A Cerner-class landing ship, hit by Bayraktar near Snake Island. The armed tug Vasily Bek sunk by Harpoon. The submarine Rostov-on-Don and the Minsk destroyed by Storm Shadow. The Olenogorsk Gornyak holed by marine drone. I believe that's in dry dock at Sevastopol at the moment. The Askold destroyed by Storm Shadow. The Novocherkassk, which was another Rapua-class landing ship, destroyed by Storm Shadow. A Sterner-class and a Dugon-class landing boat hit and sunk by Ukrainian marine drones in North Crimea. A Stenka-class patrol boat sunk by marine drones. We didn't see the footage of that one, but satellite imagery detected it sunk at Sevastopol. And now, the Ivanovets now sunk by marine drones. Not to mention the ships damaged. For example, Project 22160, the Sergei Kotov, spent months in dry dock after being hit by marine drones, that was detected by satellite imagery. Another Project 22160 went to Novo Assist for repairs after being lightly damaged by marine drones, and the Bora-class hovercraft was also damaged slightly by marine drones. So that's a pretty big list, and all against a country without a navy. Pretty embarrassing. I guess the marine drones here were once again sea baby. So, small cheap marine drones once more sinking a big warship of the Russian Navy. So that's it for this video. Not too much else to discuss here, but I hope you found the video interesting. Now, before we finish, I'm going to play a few videos from NAFO about the ongoing fundraiser. 2 of them are requests from funds by the Ukrainian soldiers who will be receiving the trucks. Another is a nice explanation by NAFO about the electronic warfare equipment which has been fitted to these trucks to protect them from marine drones. It's pretty interesting and worth a look. And the donation links for the campaign are in the description. Many thanks for watching and take care everybody.
Тестовый полет. Полет FPV-шки, если вы видите, пока что нормальный. Да, инерция жесткая, да? Хорош. Тест рэба. Вон машину с рэбом вы видите.
Это не в нашу сторону, разверни.
Оператор наш. Оператор дрона.
Все, могу.
Рэб сейчас активен. Телеметрия пропала. Как сигнал, Потапыч? Нормально. Пропадает?
Да.
Не слушается? Да. Тест номер 2. Попытка преодолеть рэп на скорости. Начинаем. Рэп активен. Над машиной связь отваливается, да? Подготовка к тестовому полету номер 2. Попытка пройти машину на скорости. То есть вон машина, рэп активирован. Поднимаемся. Я снимаю со стороны оператора. Отпала связь, да?
Good time of the day, dear friends. We are the military of the 110th Separate Battalion of Territorial Defense of Luhansk region. Currently, it is occupied by aggressor. In a few days, we are heading to liberate our lands towards the Kupiansk direction, where fierce battles are taking place. We are soliciting support from the NAFO and 69th Sniffing Brigade Charitable Foundation. Please help us. We need passable pickup trucks for mobile combat groups of the air forces, specifically for drone operators to adjust fire on the enemy. We are grateful for your help. Glory to Ukraine. Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава!
Greetings! We are Special Drone Squad of 66th Brigade of Ukrainian Armed Forces. We need a pickup truck for evacuation our wounded soldiers and aero scouting. We are asking NAFO community and charity fund of 69 Sniffing Brigade to help us. Glory to Ukraine!
Glory to heroes!